This is Brian Anderson. Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now here's Jokic. Left side Murray. Inside. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Murray looking around. To the paint. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, that's a strong finish there by Gordon. Right through the contact.
Watford with a screen. To the middle. And the layup is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Jokic throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And during the Nuggets' 2023 title run, Jamal Murray was absolutely incredible, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., you know, they don't even get there without a healthy Murray. He put up 33 a game against the Lakers in the conference finals, repeatedly making tough, contested, clutch shots.
Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Jokic. It's stolen. And here's Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, I like when Edgecombe is aggressive like this inside because he's very skilled at converting from there.
To the inside. It's Jokic, high post. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Embiid. The Sixers trailing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And he hits it to tie the game.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Murray with it. Picked up by Embiid. Jokic, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Outside Oubre. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. Watford gets the bucket. Watford's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside Murray. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Philadelphia leading by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Johnson. Down low. Outside Maxey. Let's go with a 3. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for Denver. It's a 3-point game. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy that really helps pull this team together.
The 3 from Edgecombe. The Sixers again can't hit. Outside Murray. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Only 6'2", but Maxey got some spring in his step.
Pass to Johnson. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers leading. To the paint. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It goes on Aaron Gordon. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw of the contest.
At the line for Philadelphia, Brendan Watford.
And that one misses. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
1:06 left in the first quarter here.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by Johnson. Back to Embiid. Just 4 to shoot. Off target with the 3. Nuggets trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Inside. Embiid inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Edwards. Walker sets a screen. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 7. From deep, Jokic. Outside Johnson. Pass to Murray. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jokic. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now Johnson. There's the triple. Walker pulls down the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Brown comes with a double team. Back to Grimes. Outside McCain. Pass to Walker. The 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Gordon. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He is so athletic. Gordon does well when he gets the ball around the paint.
Now Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's McCain. Nails it from beyond the arc. McCain's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here's Grimes. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Stolen by Jokic. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And so Jokic will bring it up for Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Johnson. Now Gordon. Walker covering. Here's Grimes. The Sixers again can't hit. Nuggets trail by 4. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the dunk by Jokic.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Now here's McCain. Outside Edwards. Pass to Walker. Outside McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Grimes' shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Coach, Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. From 18 feet away, Drummond grabs the miss. Outside Walker. Right side McCain. It's McCain on the wing. Outside Edwards. Now here's Grimes. Guarded by Brown. Fires it. Again, the miss by Drummond. The Nuggets trail. Right side Murray. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Philadelphia ball. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Sixers now. Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Now Valanciunas. Now Holmes. 6 on the shot clock. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, it's Denver missing. The Sixers lead by 3. Watford outside. Down low. Stolen by Holmes. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Brown on the wing. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Maxey. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
1 second left. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Now here's Maxey. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Philadelphia shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
At the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Brown and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, BA, we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Shot clock at 3.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brown. Fires from deep. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Denver calls time.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Start moving with your next time. Let's dance.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Maxey. From deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Outside Murray. Inside. The shot by Nnaji, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Now here's Maxey. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Nails it from 3.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And stolen by Hardaway. Left side Brown. To the middle. It's stolen away. To the paint. Here's Watford. He got a piece of it. Pass to Nnaji. To snap the cold streak. Watson uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Back to Maxey. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Murray. Nuggets trail by 9. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bona with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oubre on the wing. Puts it up. Nice shot from the wing. Oubre's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like the way that Edgecombe plays. He looks for others first. A rare trait for a rookie.
Pass to Nnaji. Misses the layup. Here's Philadelphia. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside Maxey. Here's Bona. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Pickett. He's scoreless. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, injury's a nightmare for the Sixers, Grant. Last season, a league-high 55 different starting lineups.
Yeah, B.A., and their lowest win total since 2016. But some silver linings. Jared McCain was on track for Rookie of the Year before he went down. And Quentin Grimes also impressive.
For 3, Maxey.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Pickett. Back to Jokic. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Watford. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Count it.
Can't argue with a chance like that. Give me more of those.
Pass to Edgecombe. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And it's in there.
And with his combination of rim running and mid-range shooting, defenses don't know what to do with Edgecombe.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
Now here's Oubre. He's got 5. 3-pointer. The putback. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Murray inside. Pass to Gordon. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Now here's Murray. Offline with a 3. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. No good on that one. And Denver making a change here. And the second free throw is good.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Pass to Embiid. Gordon with a steal. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Sixers lead by 16. Now here's McCain. It's Grimes on the wing. The 3 connects from downtown.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
So it's Philadelphia now. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. To the middle. Here's Walker. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 21.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Jokic gets the bucket.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Back to McCain. Pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Offensive board. For 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
The Sixers lead by 19. Edwards looking it over. Pass to McCain. The 3. Tips it up. The kick out to Edwards. And there's the call on Christian Brown. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCain. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
throw good. McCain. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Nuggets trail by 20. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside. Outside Brown. 4 on the clock. Drummond grabs the miss. Philadelphia leading by 20. Outside Edwards. Outside Grimes. Launches a 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Johnson. Down low. Here's Jokic. Misses from short range. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Here's McCain. Counted from distance. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Drummond with the screen. The 3 is up. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Murray for 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Outside McCain. And the 76ers another 3.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Fires the 3. Gordon pulls it in. And here's Jokic. Will it go? And he sinks the layup.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Outside Grimes. There's the 3. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Jokic with it. And Jokic throws it down.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Now Grimes. Outside McCain. Back to Edwards. Uncovered. Jokic grabs the board.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Lets it go from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Right side Johnson. Here's Jokic. Off target with the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up for Stan Van Gundy.
To introduce myself, my name is Jimmy B, and I'm a surefire, full-blooded, bonafide, hot-rockin' jam on production MC. If you want the best, then put me to the test, and I'm sure you'll soon agree that I got no flaws, cause I'm down by law when it comes to rockin' viciously, you see, cause when I was a little baby boy, my mama gave me a brand new toy. 2 turntables with a mic, and I learned to rock like a Dolomite. Time went by on this God creation. I knew someday I would rock the nation, so I made up my mind just what to do, and I joined with the Jam On production crew. So go crazy, don't let your body be lazy. I said don't stop the body rock till your eyesight starts to get hazy. Clean out your ears and you open your eye. If you want to hear the music, just come alive. If you don't know how, get ready to learn, cause Cosmo's taking his turn to burn.
Take the C and O in the C, then you add M-O and a freaking D, add a funky beat, and then what do you see? It's Cosmo D, yeah baby, that's me. I got the beat, that's oh so sweet. Without me rocking this incomplete. So rock this yo, rock that yo, rock on and don't you dare stop. You rock this, rock that, and that's a fact. Cause the Jam On crew will rock your body right back. Rock a steam locomotive right off the track, and the whole wide world of funk attack. To the beat yo, get down. Let me rock it to the rhythm of the funky sound. From hill to hill, from Z to Z, and when Jam On's rocking, everybody screams. I jam on it, jam on and on and on it. And if you're feeling like you wanna dance all night, then go on ahead and flow it. Cause jamming on is what we do best. It's what separates us from the rest. And if you don't think our crew's down for real, let me tell you what happened to the man of steel.
Hey, Superman had come to town to see who he could rock. He blew away every crew he faced until he reached our block. His speakers were 3 stories high with woofers made of steel. And when we brought our set outside, he said,
Real. He said I'm faster than a speeding bullet when I'm man looked up at me. He said, you rock so naturally. I said, now that you've learned the deal, let me tell you why I'm so for real. I'm Cosmo D from outer space. I came to rock the human race. I do it right because I can't do it wrong. That's why the whole world is singing this song. Jam on it. I jam on it. I say jam on it. As day turns to night and night turns to day, whatever time it is, I want to hear you say jam on it. I jam on it. I say jam on it. Jam all around and upside down. I keep it jamming to the Jam On production sound. Jam on it.
I jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the funky beat that takes control with the short sharp booty that'll rock your soul.
Jam on it.
I jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat and don't you dare stop your early morning.
Jam on it.
Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Jam on it. Yeah, that's how you do it, Cosmo. You rock it. Yeah, like, did you see where he went in the corner and he started doing this?
We've got some great... NBA basketball coming your way. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and... Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And coming into this game, Graham, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Pass to Davis. off by Davis.
I don't know what to do about that. Davis just powering it down.
Here's Smith. He's guarded by Washington. Now here's Şengün. And here's Durant. Jacks up a three. The putback. Davis with a rebound. Here's Russell. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Davis. Davis has got his second basket.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Christie's got room. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
To the inside. Stolen by Davis. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, most young players want to take threes. Flagg is the rare wing who almost prefers to bang down low.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow. That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Here's Durant, following the score by Dallas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get off a shot. Here's Finney-Smith. That one rolls around and rims out. Dallas leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Brian, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Durant. There's the three.
I think Washington, because of his athleticism and length, can be an outstanding defender in this league.
Here's Flagg. Outside Christie. Now here's Davis. From the high post. And he connects with a jumper. Davis has got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Now here's Christie. Still without a bucket. Pass to Russell. Back to Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And here's Davis. On the wing, Christie. The putback. Washington outside. Here's Flagg. Şengün with a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players, jump ball.
Clock at 2. Dallas needs to get off the shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Thompson with it. The crossover. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The fancy dribbling from Thompson. I mean, showing he's not afraid to take some risk on offense.
Pass to Davis. The three from Washington. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Rockets trail by 4. Durant looking around. Drives to the hoop. And Durant with the big finish.
And, you know, once Durant notices a lane, you're toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Pass to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Finney-Smith pulls it in. And it's Houston's ball. Back to Thompson. Houston working the ball around. Now Finney-Smith. The three, Smith. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer, no good. The Mavericks leading. From the arc. Christie's shot is off. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in. And that's now 6 points for Amen Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Back to Russell. Up top, Davis. Just 3 on the clock. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Davis has got 10 points in the game. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for Dallas. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Now here's Thompson.
Right here.
Pass to Durant. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Thompson. And here's Capella. He's guarded by Washington. Back to Thompson. Outside for Green. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
The 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Here's Capella. And And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
And here's Russell. Still no points. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Russell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Durant. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Now Russell. Down low. Here's Davis. Back to Russell. Inside. Another shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, what, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting threes. In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Outside Durant. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
On display, the advanced skill set of AD. I mean, when he gets it going like that, he's a hard guy to put clamps on.
Outside, Green. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Gafford. Oh, what a fast break for Dallas. Here's Thompson. Here's Davis. Plenty of space. Connects on the 17-footer. And it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
Well, I tell you what, Davis is at his best around the basket, but the mid-range shot is a big part of his game, too.
To the middle. Goes up. Capella can't get it to go. And so Davis will bring it up to Dallas. Pass to Williams. Thompson outside. Davis a screen. Thompson scanning the floor. 3 on the clock. Here's Marshall. Off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Eason. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Durant. Here's Capella. Thompson. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
There's a minute 47 left in the second. Marshall outside. Off target from outside. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. Durant with it. Here's Capella. Pass to Green. Here's Eason. Right side Durant. Beyond the arc. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Green's got 5.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And here's Thompson for 3. Capella with a rebound. Eason, good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Davis. And stolen by Green. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Rockets making a change here. .44 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Smith outside. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Mavericks trailing. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Out left to the wing. Pass to Williams. Again, the miss by Dallas. 4 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston. They lead by a bucket. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And it's Houston's ball. 2-point game. Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Here's Flagg outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Holiday up top. Get to see a basket. Outside, Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Pass to Holiday. Over Russell. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Now on the floor for Dallas. Number 25, P.J. Washington.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Russell. Blocked!
Lots of athleticism for the long center. Sengun getting it done.
Here's Okogie. Outside Holiday. Back to Okogie. Gafford with the block. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Fires from 14. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Rockets lead by 4. Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throw it down.
Sengun finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make them feel you.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Mavericks trail by 6. And it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Stick to
stick-to-itiveness, folks. That's what you see in Washington, and I love it. This guy attacks the glass.
Pass to Smith. Outside Holiday. Down low. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Holiday surveying the floor. Back to Smith. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. And now a 9-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Klay Thompson last season climbing into the top 5 all-time for three-pointers made and continues to knock them down for Dallas. He said, my game fits this team so well as far as stretching the floor, playing hard defense, and being a two-way guy. He's looking to add a new chapter to his legacy. Back to you.
A future Hall of Famer, no doubt. All right, thank you, Allie. They get it back to the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Powell sets a screen. And Powell with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Marshall with it. And it's Şengün picking him up. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. To the right side. Now here's Lively. He's scoreless. Back comes Houston in transition. Smith outside. To the inside. Outside Finney Smith. Fires from deep. Can't hit that one. Mavericks trail by 7. On the wing, Christie. Screen by Lively. Inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Rim running, shot blocking, rebounding, Lively, elite in all 3 categories.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint and he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality. That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Stolen by Russell. And now the Mavs on the run. And Washington powers it through.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 is up. The Mavericks pull it in.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And here's Russell. Over to the left wing. And here's Flagg outside. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis a screen. Outside Russell. Three-pointer. Adams grabs the miss. And Houston has possession. To the paint. Stolen by Davis. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas.
And what an explosive finisher. Flagg's going to give us plenty of highlights in his career.
Picked by Smith. Outside Durant. It's stolen by Washington. Left side Davis. Pass to Flagg. This one for 3. The shot, no good. The Rockets lead by 5. Out to the right wing. For 3, Smith. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Yeah, a prolific score from all 3 levels. Smith showing off here tonight.
Russell deciding where to go with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Thompson outside. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Flagg with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Christie with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. Right side Christie. Pass to Russell. Let's go with a 3. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 8. Outside Durant. To the inside. Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Here's Russell. Good on the shot.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
And so Durant will bring it up for Houston. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Looking to get back on track. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Washington outside. And the 3 off target. And it's Houston's ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Here's Durant. Looming large. KD.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Thompson. Outside Durant. Outside Thompson. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Davis. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Russell. Now Washington. Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Now Adams. Outside Finney Smith. Here's Durant. Let's loose for three. The three is in.
Finney Smith locked and loaded from the corner, ready to fire on contact.
Now Davis. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Now Smith. Outside Durant. He launches. Davis pulls it down.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Russell with the ball. Here's Christie. Puts up the tray. Yes, sir, with the three.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
They double team Durant. Now Thompson. Now Smith. Now Thompson. Smith outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So both teams changing it up here. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. The Rockets making a switch here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. And he said to his guys, quote, "Let's get a few more stops here, and we should be in great shape to close this one out. Keeping it simple, guys."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Marshall outside. Now Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Flag outside. For three. Şengün pulls it down. The Rockets on offense. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Green. Green, a screen. Takes a three. The three ball is down.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Şengün with a steal. Oh, the stuff! And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark.
Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who's calling it? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Who's calling it?
Is it Stacy? Is it Becky? Is it Keisha? Is it Abby? Was it Danny? Is it Cardi? Where's the function?
Where the function? Where the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine home, and that's real. Stop teasing me, stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me, leaving me. We got in the club, got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP, we got members west on the 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come.